Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we are coming back with the live actions from Dr. Ambedkar Stadium. It is the match between Warriors Football Club and M2M Football Club. Those are going to lock horns with each other. And we are just stepping up in the first quarter of the first match of the first half. 70 minutes have been passed here at Dr. Ambedkar Stadium. Scoreline stands: M2M Football Club 1, Warriors Football Club 0. M2M Football Club, they have taken the early lead in this game. It is the match between 7th placed in the point table versus the 8th placed in the points table. Corner. This can be dangerous. Danger still not averted. Now it is Warriors Football Club with the counter. The attack is being built from down the right. This can be dangerous, but there was a heavy touch, and that's why the ball rolling out over the sideline, throwing in favor of M2M Football Club. Those are operating from right to left of your screen in their signature orange and black combinations. On the other hand, it is Warrior Football Club. Those are operating from left to right of your screen in their signatures blue. Now the Warriors Football Club, they are keeping the position, plays it forward, but might be there was a push from behind, and that's why a free kick has been awarded to Warriors Football Club. Today's match official, Harish Kundu, one of the most experienced customer in Indian football circuit. Throughout the couple of years, he officiated numerous matches. He doesn't concern himself with the names of or players. Once he steps onto the field with his whistle, the FIFA rule book is the final word for him. He makes the decision he believes is correct, known as strict referee. He never hesitates to show cards. He also received his FIFA badge in January 2023, although originally from Haryana, he is registered with the Delhi Football Association as. In total, he has shown 23 red cards and 500 yellow cards in the last ISL, that is Indian Super League 2024-25. Besides 58 ISL matches, Harish has experience officiating in the I-League, Second Division I-League, Touran Cup, Intercontinental Cup, and various AFC competitions. He has awarded a total of 19 penalties in I-League and ISL matches combined. So the statistics describing that such a wonderful referee, such a wonderful match official he is. This can be the score. And yes, it is. They have found the back of the net. Can you believe it? Oh my God! M2M Football Club. They have doubled up their lead. The scoreline stands: M2M Football Club 2, Warriors Football Club 0. 22 minutes have been passed here at Dr. Ambedkar Stadium. But it is M2M Football Club. They have started putting immense pressure upon their opponent, and they have successfully doubled up their lead in today's game. They are dominating this game. They are dominating their opponent. And it is none other than the judge number 14, Jatinder, who has successfully inscribed his name onto the scoreboard. If we talk about the M2M Football Club, they have secured 3 points from 3 games. They have won 1 match. They had to defeat the remaining 2. 23 minutes are going on there at Dr. Ambedkar Stadium. Now it is Warriors Football Club with the counter. It is too difficult for Warriors Football Club in order to make a dramatic comeback. However, it is too long to say. Ball has been delivered there. This can be dangerous. Still not shot comes in. Far away from the target. Rather disappointing one. But it was a good attempt. However, the attempt was off target. The ball rolls out over the goal line. Goal kick in favor of Warriors Football Club. Today's match official Harish Kundu, and he is being assisted by first assistant referee Anshul Dikshit, Ali Muhammad, and Lakshay, who is placing his role as fourth official on the sideline. Now it is once again Warriors Football Club with the counter. The attack is being built from jungle 8. Much more paces have been generated there. Today's match official Harish Kundu. He is officiating today's game with a strong hand and strong eye. He usually keeps a close eye into the movements of the game, into the motion of the game. Once again, Warriors Football Club is being built from jungle 8. Still not ever places back. Now this is Warriors Football Club. They are becoming much more harder in order to get a quick equalizer. Now they have started to put some counter pressure upon M2M Football Club. However, M2M Football Club, they have successfully managed it to take a double up in this first half. Now on the other end, once again, Warriors Football Club with the counter. He's trying to accelerate, he's trying to penetrate inside the box. Cross comes in, but straight into the hands of the keeper of M2M Football Club. He has been brought down onto the pitch. Johnny Singh. Fresh leg has been injected by the coach of Warriors Football Club. Krishan Kumar. He is making his way into the ground, into the pitch. For formations for both teams to be witnessed. But here, the keeper of M2M Football Club has been brought down, Johnny Singh. Football is a body contact game. Hopefully, this injury is not so serious. If we talk about Delhi's performance in the Sub-Junior Boys National Football Championship, they was defeated by West Bengal by 3-0. That match shot got a fabulous hat-trick. West Bengal won the Sub-Junior Boys National Football Championship 2025-26 title for a record extending 14th time after outlasting Delhi 3-0 in the final on November 6, 2025, the last year at the Sri Guru Gobind Sahib Football Stadium in Ambedkar, Punjab. Confirmation for the audiences, Krishan Kumar, the jersey number 69 from Warriors Football Club. He has made his way into the pitch that I was talking about. The Delhi's performance in the Sub-Junior Boys National Football Championship final. They had to suffer a severe defeat against West Bengal. Their forward Shagak Kundu netted a hat-trick, scoring in the 12th, 78th and 94th minute to hand West Bengal their first Sub-Junior Boys title since 2015-16. In contrast, Delhi were appearing in their maiden final at this level. However, the final turned out to be a one-sided affair. The opening goal took only 12 minutes as Sidhu Soren showed exceptional skill and pace down the right wing to go past 3 Delhi players and send a low ball into the middle beyond the reach of Delhi goalkeeper Javjot Singh, who had come out of his goal. Delhi were reduced to 10 in the 41st minute when Thoi Bante was shown a direct red card for a rash last man challenge on Kundu just outside the box. Shagni Kundu in that match doubled the advantage in the 78th minute, capitalizing on a poorly coordinated Delhi defense. The capital side failed to clear the long ball, allowing the Bengal striker to pounce on the loose ball and slot it into the empty lane again from just inside the box. Can you believe it? If we talk about Delhi's performance, they have successfully defended Swami Vivekananda Men's Under-20 National Football Championship title in the last year. Corner in favor of Warriors Football Club. In comes the cross. James still alive inside the box. Shot comes in. This time the keeper, Johnny Singh of M2M Football Club, coming out of his line. Warriors Football Club. They have started putting immense pressure upon their opponent. However it is, quick counter attack from the side of M2M Football Club. He is almost penetrating inside the box. And the lucky escape for Warriors Football Club. If they concede from that position, they will surely be suffered. The second quarter of the first half has come to an end. The scoreline reads M2M Football Club 2, Warriors Football Club 0. Warriors Football Club, they are constantly trying to get some breath in the first half. They are becoming much more hungered in order to get a quick equalizer. Warriors Football Club with the counter. Press forward. Once again obstructed by the defenders. Oh, turning and twisting there. It could have been a great turn for M2M Football Club. Almost the midfielder. He has beautifully made a 360-degree turn. And at that moment he was obstructed. In comes the cross. It is still not averted. Cross comes in. Somehow, it was cleared away by the defenders of Warriors Football Club. M2M Football Club, they are constantly hammering their opponent. Attacks after attacks are constantly being happened in the penetrating zone of Warriors Football Club. M2M Football Club, they are looking forward in order to get a one-way traffic from this match. In comes the cross. The ball rolls out over the sideline. Goal kick in favor of Warriors Football Club. Once again, M2M Football Club with the counter. Somehow, the defenders, they are managing it to get the ball under his control. A long ball has been delivered there. Blocked at the heart of the defense once again. And the long ball was played forward. Well obstructed. Once again, M2M Football Club attackers with a counter. The attack is being built from jump to right. They are constantly capitalizing their right channel. And they are becoming much more effective in order to create constructive counter. Warriors Football Club with the possession. Plays it back. Long ball has been delivered there. Oh, it can be narrated that almost it has been nutmeg. Now Warriors Football Club, they are trying to accelerate the motion of the game. Long ball once again has been delivered there. Enough options have been delivered inside the box. In comes the cross. It was a lower trajectory. Quickly closed down by the defenders of M2M Football Club. And that's fine, no problem, trouble whatsoever for Johnny Singh, the keeper of M2M Football Club. If we talk about the M2M Football Club, they have lined themselves up in the starting 11 as Johnny Singh, the goalkeeper, Pugai Lungpaming, Vikash Verma, Nishan Lokchan, Kaming Lun, Haukip, Vishwajit Jana, Jatinder Singh, Rana. The scorer of the second goal, the captain, Nitin Rai, Bhupender Singh, Punitpal Singh, and Virendra Singh. On the other hand, Warriors Football Club, they have lined themselves as Rakesh Goshai, the keeper, Taksh Chaudhary, Sunny Kumar, the captain, Jayesh Juneja, Aryan Kumar, Vipul Singh, Harsh, Manish, Suyal, Kanish Rawat, Manik Kumar, and Amit Thapa. Both the teams have studied substitutions. They can make their way into the pitch anytime. Now this time, Warriors Football Club with the countdown almost finished inside the box. Cross comes in, but rather disappointing one. Still, the ball still in the play. In comes the cross. Headed comes in from the defender of Warriors Football Club. Now it's Football Club. They are trying to repatriate their domination. They are trying to repatriate. This time, Warriors Football Club once again. The attack is being directed from down the left. This can be a shot comes in. The ball rolls out over the goal line once again. Plenty of chances have been created by Warriors Football Club. Kenny Williams, they are trying their best in order to come back, get an equalizer. But their all efforts have been put into vain in the penetrated zone of their opposition, that is M2M Football Club. Warriors Football Club once again with the counter. The attack is being directed from down the right. Trace it back slowly but steadily. They are trying to accelerate the motion of the game. In comes the cross. Saved from the keeper of M2M Football Club. Johnny Singh. Beautifully has twisted away the ball. And just paved the direction of the ball over the crossbar. He has been brought down onto the pitch. Great save. Excellent save has come from him. He has been brought down onto the pitch. Hopefully his injury is not so serious. The first goal-bound movement is coming up from the side of Warriors Football Club, but their marvelous effort has been denied by the keeper of M2M Football Club, Johnny Singh. Beautifully punched away. We should give huge praise upon him. Corner. Another corner for Warriors Football Club. Can he get into movement for M2M Football Club? I kick inside the 6-yard box. Comes the cross. Clearly away. Now this time once again. Warriors Football Club trying to twist the area. A great ball has been released towards the far left. The ball still in play. In comes the cross. Now it is Warriors Football Club. They have started putting immense pressure in order to get a quick equalizer. They are also wanting to get their all important comeback prior moving into the locker room. Goal kick in favor of M2M Football Club. The defenders of M2M Football Club, they should have to be much more cautious. They should have to be much more consolidated in terms of preventing the direction of the ball that is constant coming up from their opposition. Once again, M2M Football Club with the counter. And the long ball has been released there. He's constantly hovering on the edge of the area. He's trying to find out some gap. He's all by himself, but finally losing the momentum in the final third. Now it is Warriors Football Club with the counter. End-to-end actions, thrilling actions are coming up on your screen on behalf of official YouTube channel of AD Sports Live. These guys are doing really marvelous job in order to in terms of highlighting their upcoming future talents who can shine themselves in near future in national and international podium as well. And you are watching live coverage on behalf of AD Sports. Now it is Warriors Football Club once again with the counter. Switches his game to the left flank. He's going past his marker. A great ball has been released, but a heavy push, heavy touch was there on the ball. That's why went it for throwing. Warriors Football Club, they are constantly trying to pull the shots up as they are being trailed by 2-0 in the first half. Another man has been brought down there. Hopefully his injury is not so serious. Today's match official Harish Kundu. One interesting fact that I will share with you that in an ISL match in the last season, Harish Kundu showed his red cards. This can be dangerous for His Football Club. Straight into the hands of the keeper of this time M2M Football Club. Today I was talking about the Harish Kundu. In the last ISL match, the two Giants were facing off against each other. That is Red and Gold Brigade and Mohammedan Sporting Club. In that match, he had shown 2 red cards. The two East Bengal footballers, Nandakumar Shekhar and Mahesh Singh, could not escape the scrutiny. He gave Nandakumar a direct red card and Mahesh a second yellow card, followed by a red card, sending them off the field. In that match, in the 27th minute, there was a tussle for the ball between East Bengal's Nandakumar and Mohammedan's Amarjeet. At the time, Nandakumar used his right hand, which struck Amarjeet in the face to the ground. Initially, Harish Kundu showed Amarjeet a yellow card. The Mohammedan players, they were protesting, claimed that Nandakumar had struck Amarjeet. After consulting with the assistant referee in the 29th minute, the referee showed Nandakumar a direct red card. Can you believe it? 23 red cards and 589 yellow cards. The stats are elucidating that such a hard referee, hard marker, that is hard official match official Nandakumar Harish Kundu. Set piece in favor of Warriors Football Club. Shot comes in, but far away from the target. Should have done much better from that point of time. We are coming more closer to the conclusion of the first half. Might be some minutes will be added on. M2M Football Club, they are leading this game with a dominant 2-0 victory against their opponents, that is Warriors Football Club. Warriors Football Club with the counter. Plays it back. They are constantly being compelled to reshape their defensive organization, their defensive maneuver. Slowly but steadily, they are trying to come up on an attack by capitalizing their left flank. 5 minutes have been added on. Can it be a lifeline for Warriors Football Club? Can they get back at least one prior moving into the locker room? In comes the cross. Danger still not averted. The man has been brought down here. Might be a defender of M2M Football Club. Hopefully his injury is not so serious. Besides this boys football, we should mention about the football league that's becoming Delhi's coolest women-only social club on Saturday mornings in the national capital. While most of the city is easing into the day, there is a burst of energy on a turf field where women are running, laughing, sleeping, cheering, and learning how to kick a football, sometimes for the very first time. This is the Women's Football League, a growing community where women show up not to compete, not to perform, but simply to play, breathe, and be themselves. Corner. Another corner for M2M Football Club. In comes the cross. Still not averted. Somehow, the defenders of Warriors Football Club, little bit clumsy clearance there. He says, get up. Flag stays down. Shot comes in. It was completely an off-target shot. Rather disappointing one. The ball just rolling out far away from the target once again. Warriors Football Club, they should have to be much more focused while they are building up their attacks in their final third, in their opposition's final third. And that's why they are constantly lagging that concentration. They are constantly lagging the momentum. Goal kick in favor of M2M Football Club. A long ball has been released there. But once again, Warriors Football Club with a counter. A great ball has been released towards the far left. Enough options, enough spaces have been created inside the box. But once again, the ball rolled out over the sideline. But there was push from behind in favor of Warriors Football Club. We are given a free kick in the dying minutes of the first half. Can they get back at least one? In comes the cross. Danger still not averted. On the other hand, if the scoreline remains same, then it can be narrated that M2M Football Club, and with this action, a great game of football has come to an end in its first half. The scoreline stands, it is M2M Football Club 2, Warriors Football Club 0. Warriors Football Club, they should look forward in order to pull themselves. Halftime confirmation for the audiences, those are keeping eyes on official YouTube channel of AD Sports Live. It is M2M Football Club 2, Warriors Football Club 0. Stay tuned with us. Let's take a short break and we will be coming back soon. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we are coming back with the live actions from Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium for the second half. It is the match between M2M Football Club and Warriors Football Club. Those are locking horns with each other. At the end of the first half, the scoreline stands M2M Football Club 2, Warriors Football Club 0. Both the teams will be looking forward in order to gain some control over the midfield as well. And both the teams, they are trying to motivate themselves, and they are trying to boost up after receiving the valuable speeches, the valuable pep talks from their coaches, from their respective coaches. The players of both the teams have taken their respective position. They are just one step away from the kickoff. Here we can see that the match officials. He's just looking at his watch. The countdown begins for the second half. Today's match referee Harish Kundu. And here we go with the match. For the second half. And once again we are underway at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium. It is Warriors Football Club. Those are attacking from right to left. On the other hand, M2M Football Club, those would be operating from left to right of your screen in their signature red and black combinations. They will be attacking in a reverse direction. Goal kick in favor of M2M Football Club. Now this time, Warriors Football Club counter. Great ball has been released towards the far left. He's trying to find out some space. Judge number 10. He's trying to go past his marker, but obstructed. Another cross comes in, but it was lower trajectory. Sometimes might cause trouble for the opposition's defenders. The ball rolls out over the sideline, in favor of M2M Football Club. Warriors Football Club. They have started in the second half with a very positive note. Once again, M2M Football Club gave us a tussle in order to grab the ball. Now it is once again Warriors Football Club with a counter. He's trying to accelerate his pace on the sidelines, but the ball rolled out. That's why a throw-in has been awarded to M2M Football Club. The long throw has been delivered there. Warriors Football Club, slowly but steadily, they are trying to come up on attack. Great ball has been released there once again. The jersey number 10, he is trying to find out some space. He is still with the possession, releasing it for his teammate. Switching it over to the right flank. Cross comes in. But well defended by M2M Football Club. Now once again, Warriors Football Club with the counter. They are trying to maintain a good position of the ball from the very beginning of the second half, from the very commencement of the second half. And the long ball has been played forward. Turning and twisting there at the center, releasing it for down the right channel. This can be a great opportunity great opportunity, but to the hands, straight into the hands of the keeper of Warriors Football Club. End-to-end actions, filling actions are coming up on your screen on behalf of official YouTube channel of ED Sports Live. You people are watching the first game of today. It is the match between Warriors Football Club and M2M Football Club. Now it is Warriors Football Club with a counter. Once again, a great through ball has been released towards the far right, but much more power has been generated there. And that's why the ball rolling out over the sideline. Might be some fresh legs would have to be injected in the ground from the respective sides. Goal kick in favor of Warriors Football Club, M2M Football Club. A long ball has been delivered there. The keeper, Johnny Singh, he is not being tested severely in today's game. On the other hand, his counterpart, Rakesh Gosai, he was tested in numerous times in the first half, and he was beaten away on 2 occasions. And the long ball has been played forward. This time, this can be dangerous. He is almost hovering into the inside the box. Danger still not averted. M2M Football Club. Shot comes in, blocked at the heart of the defense once again. It's time for his Football Club. They're trying to repatriate their domination. Switches the game to the left flank. A great ball has been released for the jersey number 10. It is Vipul Singh. Vipul with ball. Vipul is trying to avoid his marker. Somehow his effort was denied. This time, once again, Vipul with the position. He's trying to accelerate his pace by capitalizing the left channel. This time the ball rolls out over the sideline. We should keep an eye on Vipul Singh. He can have the potentiality to shine themselves in near future. We should give huge praise upon the Honorable President of Delhi Soccer Association, that is Mr. Anuj Gupta. This kind of leagues usually act their role as a catalyst in order to nurture, in order to cherish, and in order to scout the promising young talents. And a long ball has been played forward. Warriors Football Club. Set piece was awarded to him, but no fruitful result was coming off. "52 minutes have been passed here at Dr. Ambedkar Stadium. The scoreline stands M2M Football Club 2, Warriors Football Club 0. No, this time once again, M2M Football Club, Warriors Football Club with the counter. In comes the cross. This can be dangerous. Whoa, how does he miss it? What a great build-up by Warriors Football Club. Can you believe it? It could have been a picture-perfect finish for the side of Warriors Football Club. Oh my words. The man who was attempting that header, he was very unlucky on that occasion. This time, M2M Football Club, the nail-biting soccer encounter is being witnessed at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Stadium. You are watching live actions exclusively on official YouTube channel of AD Sports Live. A man has been brought down here. Might be a set piece. Has been awarded to Warriors Football Club. The Warriors Football Club, they are constantly putting pressure upon their opponent. Immense pressure is being built upon M2M Football Club defenders. They have also started to hover on the edge of the area. Can it be a danger moment for M2M Football Club? Can Warriors Football Club get back at least one? In comes the pass. Danger still not averted. Shot comes in. But this time, once again, the keeper played out as the savior for M2M Football Club. Thrilling actions are coming up. This time, Johnny Singh has been brought down onto the pitch. The keeper of M2M Football Club, hopefully his injury is not so serious. He is being assisted by his medical staff. That he was talking about earlier, besides the promotion of men's soccer in the capital city of India, we should mention about Women's Football League. If you talk about this Women's Football League, the story began when co-founders Anisha Labru and Shayu Nair realized a truth most women quietly accept somewhere between college and adulthood. Recreational sport just disappears from for them. While men have countless options, casual leagues, night games, the WhatsApp groups buzzing with match plans, women are left with gyms, pilots, studios, or nothing at all. What started as casual kickabouts has grown into one of Delhi's most vibrant, supportive, and unexpectedly joyful women-led communities. This time almost, Warriors Football Club, they have successfully penetrated once again into their opposition's box. Keeper Johnny Singh coming out from his castle and capably handling the situation. This time, Warriors Football Club turning interesting area. They are maintaining a very good position football. We should huge space upon their midfielders, but somehow they are still finding their first target in today's match. A great ball has been released towards the right flank. He's looking dangerous. He's releasing it for his teammate. Can it be a danger moment? Shot comes in. Well blocked at the heart of the defense. They are trying to hammer their opposition's defender. And they are keeping busy to their opponents. The defenders of M2M Football Club, they are constantly being compelled to play a couple of passes in their own halves. And suddenly we can say that their entire attacking formation, attacking strategy of their head coach has been vanquished, has been vanished. We are just entering into the first quarter of the second half. The scoreline stands, however, M2M Football Club 2, Warriors Football Club 0. His injury is so serious that the church number 7 of Warriors Football Club, he is making out his way from the pitch. It might cause severe trouble to his teammates. Jaish Juneja. He is making out his way from the pitch, from the ground. There is one drop for M2M Football Club. Warriors Football Club. Now this time, M2M Football Club, a great ball has been released there. Once again, this can be dangerous for Warriors Football Club defenders. A sense of urgency is becoming very, very prominent from the side of Warriors Football Club. On the other hand, M2M Football Club, they are also trying to secure another insurance goal for them. And the long ball has been played forward. Danger still not ever for M2M Football Club, but well blocked. M2M Football Club once again in the counter. Can be narrated that in the second half, it is going to be a one-way traffic for Warriors Football Club. However, no positive result still not coming to them. Another long ball. Played forward. Not find anyone this time. M2M Football Club with the counter. He's trying to accelerate his pace inside the box. He is almost penetrating inside the box. This time. Well blocked. Well covered by the defenders of Warriors Football Club. We are just moving into the first quarter of the second half. Scoreline stands: M2M Football Club 2, Warriors Football Club 0. Now this time, switching the game to the left bank, Warriors Football Club counter. This time once again, he's trying to accelerate his pace. A good looking pass there. Will he take a shot? Well blocked at the heart of the defense. Shot comes in. Far away from the target. Should have to be much more concrete on this occasion. Could have done better. Another fresh leg has been injected from the side of Warriors Football Club, and it is all expected from their coach. The judge number 11, Semwai, is going to make his way into the pitch, into the center. On the other hand, the deserving lead is still maintained by M2M Football Club. This time, Warriors Football Club. Once again, we are hovering on the edge of the area, switching the game to the right flank. Successfully avoiding his marker. He is trying to get past defender. Cross comes in. Plays it back. Couple of touches. Passes are being played by them. Once again, confirmation. Samuel, the judge number 11, is making his way into the pitch, into the ground for Warriors Football Club. Let's have a quick hope. Warriors Football Club, whether they can get any positive result from this substitution, can emerge as a super sub for Warriors Football Club. We will have to wait at the end of the 90 minutes, till the end of the 90 minutes. Once again, Warriors Football Club with the counter. Great ball. The defense flicking through is being played there. Quickly obstructed by, quickly resisted by the defenders of Warriors Football Club. Now it is M2M Football Club with the counter. Plays it back. Warriors Football Club, they are getting back the position. Slowly but steadily, they are trying to accelerate, switching the game to the right flank once again. He's trying to find out some space, he's trying to find out some gap. He's almost penetrating inside the box. Can it be a danger moment for M2M Football Club? But however, flag goes up for offside trap. There was an offside trap put forward by M2M Football Club, and that's why an indirect free kick has been awarded to M2M Football Club. Another substitution for M2M Football Club. The jersey number 23 is making his way into the ground. Shubham Bisht. He has made his way into the pitch. And the long ball has been delivered there. No one whatsoever on that occasion. It was a routine collection for any keeper. Turning and twisting. Warriors Football Club with a counter. Slowly but steadily, they are trying to penetrate. Actually, there was a substitution made by Warriors Football Club, that is Aman Datta, same one, and he is making a great impact for Warriors Football Club. He is trying to accelerate the midfield. He is trying to establish his domination over the midfield. And he is trying to establish his role as all by himself. Amandatta with the counter. Well obstructed. In comes the cross. Header comes in. This can be dangerous. Once again for M2M Football Club. Can you believe it? Warriors Football Club, they are constantly knocking the doors, knocking the goal mouth of M2M Football Club. But however, their efforts have been shuttered down by their opponent. 67 minutes have been passed here at Dr. Ambedkar Stadium. The scoreline reads, it is M2M Football Club 2, Warriors Football Club 0. Exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating actions are coming up on your screen on behalf of AD Sports Live. Another set piece has been awarded to M2M Warriors Football Club. Can it be a crucial moment? Can it be a turning point for them? In comes the cross. This can be dangerous. But he can't keep his balance at the final touch. In the final touch. That's why the ball was rolling out over the sideline. Goal kick in favor of M2M Football Club. However, a much needed counter pressure should be built from the side of M2M Football Club. However, they are leading 2 goals. But in modern day football, Sometimes it may happen that two-goal leads are not satisfactory. The two-goal leads are not enough for any team to secure a victory from this kind of high-voltage soccer clash. Warriors Football Club in the position, great ball. Once again has been released there. Amandatta Shemwal with the position. Great ball for Amandatta, the jersey number 11. He's continuously hovering over the on the edge of the area. And he has started putting pressure upon their opposition defender. This time once again Amandatta with the ball. Plays it back. Amandatta is becoming very active on the left channel of Warriors Football Club, but finally, eventually, the ball rolled out over the sideline. Severe attacks are coming up from Warriors Football Club. However, their all efforts, their all attempts are constantly being disallowed by the opposition's defender. They will have to be disappointed if the scoreline remains same. On the other hand, M2M Football Club, they easily lit up their position in the points table. If we talk about the latest development of soccer in India, then we can see that the All India Football Federation has identified Delhi along with Manipur for the pilot project, which will act as models for the other projects in the country. In this connection, an Asian Football Confederation team led by none other than the Secretary General J. Peter Pilappan visited the capital in April 2005. He stressed the lack of playgrounds which was hampering the development of the game in Delhi. He was astonished to see that there were 82 clubs in Delhi and they played 360 games in 3 months in just 6 playgrounds, which was absolutely inadequate. He sought the help of the government to develop more playgrounds, promote soccer in the country. However, Pilappan was impressed by the number of football activities at school level among women as well. Nevertheless, he felt that women's football did not get much media attention. After interacting with various experts, the then Supreme of AFC also said that the football in Delhi was alive and kicking, and Vision India would help to make Delhi football a marketable product. Fortunately, in 2007, as a part of the strategic development plan under AFC's Vision India Delhi pilot project, the Delhi Soccer Association conducted more than a month-long coaching camp for school students of 8 to 16 years age group under eminent coaches in Delhi. In another noteworthy progress, Oceans of Art, India's premier auction house and archive, had shown interest in developing Delhi football by taking MD heroes and appointed Chima Okeri, the former Nigerian footballer who had left his impact in those big clubs of Calcutta, that is Mohun Bagan and East Bengal, the Red and Gold Brigade. As the coach of the team, but without much success. However, Hindustan FC won the local league last 2 editions. Hindustan Club only team from Delhi to play six times in the second division of National Football League. They dared to qualify for the Premier Division as financial problem did not allow them to make a to compete. Another substitution has been made by the coach of Warriors Football Club. The coach, he has done his best. He's trying to get an equalizer as soon as possible, but in the meantime, M2M Football Club, with the action on the other end, in comes the cross, but straight into the hands of the keeper of Warriors Football Club. Once again, Warriors Football Club with the counter. The attack is being directed from down the right. Cross comes in. Oh, this can be dangerous. It is still not averted. Great blocked. Well blocked once again. Great anticipation there by the defenders of M2M Football Club. Now M2M Football Club with the position. Just number 14, he's trying to penetrate, he's trying to operate. He's all by himself. He's moving forward. But finally, losing the momentum, losing the possession. Possession being won back by Warriors Football Club. In comes the cross. Far away from the target. They have done all. But somehow, they are losing the momentum in the final third, and they are also lagging the concentration in the final third of the opposition. And that's why they are still being suffered by 2-0 victory. Now this time once again Warriors Football Club with the possession. Plays it back. Long ball. Once again Ambedkar with the possession. Ambedkar sticking cross. Head comes in. Far away from the target. The ball rolls out over the goal line. And we are just entering into the second quarter of the second half. The scoreline reads same. It is M2M Football Club 2, Warriors Football Club 0. That I was talking about earlier. The role of the capital city of Delhi in the promotion of soccer to national level. We should mention that Delhi has lifted the country's several stars, those who distinguished themselves on national and international arena. Dharmavir of Mughals Sporting Club represented Delhi for 9 times, Trilok Love of Indian heroes, and Shujab Ashraf of City Club played for both Mohammedan Sporting and East Bengal, and represented Bengal in the Santosh Trophy. Apart from them, Mohammad Yusuf of Yemen played for India team, which toured Far East countries in 1950 under the leadership of the great Bengali footballer, one of the greatest of all time, that is Shoilen Manna. Aziz Qureshi of City Club was a member of Indian team for the Asian Youth Championship in Tokyo. Mansoor Ahmed of City Club played for Mohammedan Sporting of Kolkata, and Tarun Roy, who toured West Indies and South America, represented Indian team regularly from 1984 to 1986. He was also a member of Indian team for Nehru Gold Cup in the year of 1986. Anand Borua, a junior international, was also a member of Indian team for 1986 Nehru Gold Cup. Santosh Kashyap, we should remember his name. He also represented India in 1989 Nehru Gold Cup and 4th SAF Games in Lahore in 1989. Santosh Kashyap, once he proved himself as a player. Also, he is proving still now with a greater coaching experience. and he coached numerous clubs throughout the country. And once upon a time, he handled star-studded Kolkata's one of the most prominent giants, that is Mohun Bagan. He has handled such a great players: Ojafo Philly, Jensen Devadas, Shilton Paul. We should give huge praise upon him also for contributing throughout the last couple of decades. Trilok Bish, on the other hand, and Surendra Kumar and Rishi Kapoor also played for India. And now, Sunil Shetty is one of the best forwards of Indian team. He is the first Indian to play for Major Soccer League USA club. Now this time, M2M Football Club with a counter that is being built from counter left. Can be a danger moment for Warriors Football Club. Can they seal the deal in favor of them? 10 minutes of regulation time are left here at Dr. Ambedkar Stadium. M2M Football Club, they are leading this game by 2-0. They are continuously trying to lit up their scoreboard. Now this time, Warriors Football Club with a counter. And another good pass. Cleared it away. No nonsense defending once again is being witnessed from the side of Warriors Football Club. Throughout the entire game, M2M Football Club, they are portraying a rock solid defensive fortress. They are portraying a rock solid defensive maneuver, which are becoming impenetrable for their opposition. Once again, M2M Football Club with the counter almost. He is trying to find out some gap. And he was attempting to take a shot from inside the box. Shot comes in, turning and twisting. This time, far away from the target. That he was talking about earlier, the clubs that served Delhi soccer throughout the couple of decades. Young Men's Sports Club is the oldest club of Delhi, founded in the year of 1885. Mughals Sporting Club, who won the Delhi State Championship in 1995, was founded in the year of 1905. And we should remember this year because Bengal was partitioned on that year by Governor General Lord Curzon. Thereafter, many football clubs were formed, but there was neither proper state championship, not parent body in the capital of the undivided country. The teams, however, used to participate in many tournaments organized either by the clubs or by the football lovers. The need of forming an association was felt because dispute and differences were so much in almost every tournament that the aggrieved parties went to the court and got injunction orders to stop the concerned tournament. Constituents parent body of football was formed in the year of 1926. Professor Muhammad Qureshi of Mughal Club Sporting Club took the initiative with the help of Sardar Subhas Singh, R.B. Shen, popularly known as Adu Babu of Young Men, former Mughals captain, Ghulamuddin and Sardar Mehrbin Singh Khupia to form a subcommittee to draft the rules and regulations of the proposed association. Cross comes in from the side of Warriors Football Club. This time, can't put it within the target. The ball just went it over the crossbar. And after the rules and regulations were approved, the association was formed with Muhammad Zubair Qureshi as the General Secretary. It is still not quite clear how and when Football Association of Delhi Province was renamed as Delhi Soccer Association. Six minutes of regulation time are left here at Dr. B. Ambedkar Stadium. Scoreline stands M2M Football Club 2, Warriors Football Club nil. Now this time, once again, Warriors Football Club or M2M Football Club with the counter. But the ball rolls out over the goal line. He can't keep it under his control properly. Kim Football Club, they are looking forward in order to slow down the motion of the game in favor of them. However, they have already doubled up their lead in the first half. Now this time once again M2M Football Club, they are moving forward in order to get their third. The ball still in play. Slowly but steadily, the jersey number 14 is constantly holding on the edge of the area in the cross can be dangerous. But finally, the keeper has managed it to grab the ball under his control. Quick counter attack from the side of Warriors Football Club. Turning and twisting at the heart of the ground, switches the game to the right flank. In comes the cross. We should heap huge praise upon the fighting spirit, upon the fighting mentality of Warriors Football Club. They are still finding their first target. In comes the cross, but straight into the keeper of M2M Football Club, that is Johnny Singh. Johnny Singh with the long ball. M2M Football Club with the counter. And the great through pass has been delivered there, straight into the hands of Warriors Football Club keeper. Quick counter attack. Ambedkar. He is becoming very prominent on the left channel. However, the entire body language of Warriors Football Club has been changed after he is making his way into the ground. Their all attacks are coming up from the left channel corner in favor of Warriors Football Club. 3 minutes of regulation time are left here. Can they make any miracle from this opportunity? Or might be a set piece has been awarded to them. The chance number 69. He is trying to make a constructive cross. In comes the cross. He has delivered it successfully, but no takers was present on that occasion near the second post. Great anticipation there. Warriors Football Club with the counter. The attack is being built from down the middle. Can he take a shot? He's trying to find out some space. Oh, what a great skill there. Releasing it very well, but finally lost the possession. Goal kick in favor of M2M Football Club. We should heap huge praise upon Harsh and Aman Datta, they are continuously hovering on the edge of the area, but somehow they are really back-footed from this match. 2 minutes of regulation time are left here. Warriors Football Club, they have put up a strong resistance in front of their opposition, but somehow M2M Football Club, they are going to wrap up this game with full 3 points. M2M Football Club once again with the position. Quickly they have lost it. Now the position being moved back by Warriors Football Club. Well anticipated, well intercepted at the heart of the ground. Datta and Harsh, they're playing like so, they're functioning like so well-oiled machine. However, all attempts have been put in vain. Sometimes, the fortune, the luck, did not associate with them. 4 minutes have been added on after the conclusion of the regulation time. Can it be a lifeline for Warriors Football Club? Amadata with the counter. He's trying to find out some gap. So he was trying to make an out dodge. Somehow. Once again, he was bewildered by the defenders of M2M Football Club. Shot comes in. Far away from the target. The keeper, Johnny Singh, is taking much time as he know that his team is going to secure full points and they are going to climb up in the points table with 6 points from 4 matches. On the other hand, Warriors Football Club, they will have to be satisfied by getting the 8th position. Another constructive counter is being built from down the right from the side of Warriors Football Club. Can it be a danger moment for M2M Football Club? There was a heavy touch and the ball once again rolling out over the sideline. Warriors Football Club, they have nothing to lose from this game. And they have already wrote their miserable destiny, lamentable destiny, as they are being trailed by 2-0 by their opponent. Few minutes, maybe few seconds are left here at Dr. Ambedkar Stadium, such a picturesque venues in Indian subcontinent, one of the most spectacular, astonishing footballing center that we are witnessing from the capital city of Delhi. Foul, free kick has been awarded to Warriors Football Club. Every Delhi soccer fans, every Delhi football fans must have felt the stones under their feet and the world around them sweat in anticipation, because it is Warriors Football Club versus M2M Football Club. Those are facing off against each other. Corner, set piece, free kick in favor of Warriors Football Club. There was an ongoing conversation between Harish Kundu and the other players. In comes the cross, cleared it away. Once again, Warriors Football Club. They are trying their best till the last minute. And might be, with this action, a great game of football has come to an end. It is M2M Football Club. They are wrapping up this game with a 2-0 victory against their opponent, that is Warrior Football Club. And they have successfully climbed up in the points table, leading up their points from 7th position to 6th position. Once again, final confirmation, those are keeping eyes on official YouTube channel of AD Sports Live. It is Warriors Football Club nil, M2M Football Club 2. Stay tuned with us, we will be coming back soon with another exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating soccer battle.